Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for WLBT Plus. My name is Kara Shirley, your digital news desk host, and it is Tuesday, June the 24th, and I'm here to bring you WLBT Plus. Thank you so much for watching. If you're tuning in on our mobile app or through our website, or even through your smart app on your TV, you can watch all of our newscasts there. This one, our regular newscasts, you can watch them as they're happening, or you can check them out later if you miss them when they actually air. So all of that is available on our smart TV app. And if you're watching on our social streams, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, thank you for watching there. And don't forget, you can always join the conversation there, leaving a comment, thought, question, suggestion, anything like that in the comments section. We've already got Shakia saying hello, everyone. Tuning in. Well, she didn't say this. I'm saying this. Tuning in for her daily dose of 1 o'clock news. And Miss Sheila Scott says, good afternoon, Kara. Good afternoon to you as well, Sheila. Everybody else, if you're watching there, put in the comments. Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, what you're doing as you're watching. Are you sneaking in at work? I won't tell anybody, I promise. Are you on your lunch break or whatever? Let me know where you're tuning in from and what you're doing. So before we jump into the news, let's take a look outside. We're going to be looking over Ridgeland, courtesy of our Renaissance Skycam. And you can see it is a beautiful day. It is an absolutely beautiful day. If you're inside the air conditioning, looking out. It is a hot day, y'all. It is every bit of summertime out there. We are sitting in the 90s with a heat indices above 100. It is hot. So if you have to be outside, please make sure you stay hydrated. Find a place to cool off if you get overheated. Try to stay in the shade as much. Wear sunscreen, protective clothing, all that stuff. Britt says, hey, Kara. Hey, Britt. Miss Sandra is tuning in from work today. We're not telling anybody, Miss Sandra. It's our secret. And Sharon Massey, it says hello to everyone. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I was driving through Flowwood yesterday, and I came upon an area where there was some workers out there putting asphalt down. And it was so hot. I mean, I'm sitting in my air conditioned car. All right. And I was still sweating. And I looked at those guys and I was like, oh, blessed. No, I could not do that. More power to them. They are the real MVPs, not only working out in this heat, but working on blacktop. Not only is the asphalt hot, but it's like black, and black attracts the sun and the heat and everything. Anyway, shout out to all those people, everybody that has to work outside in this heat. You guys just be careful out there. Kim Kilburn says the power is out. Why do transformers blow when it's hot outside? God, Kim, where are you watching from? So sorry that your power is out. I hope that gets resolved quickly. And that is something that happens sometimes. The grid gets overworked. A lot of people running their air conditioners overtime, trying to keep homes and buildings and such cool. And Yeah, it can happen sometimes. I'm looking here. I'm going to pull up real quick the power outages map and see what we're looking like as far as power outages here in Mississippi. Here we go. That is not what I want to give me what I want. Here we go. U.S. power outage. So there's not that many reporting. Let me show this to you guys. All right. So we've got some here in Grenada County, about 490 customers without power up in Grenada County. We've got about 146 in Lawrence County. So, Kim, you're in Brandon. I'm not sure why it is hot. Mary Tim says that their power keeps flickering as well. So, I'm so sorry about that. We're not showing any power outages in about 21 customers in Rankin County. Maybe you guys are part of the 21. Looks like 206 in Madison County and 101 in Hinds County. So hopefully the power will get back on for you guys. You don't get too overheated. So sorry about that. And if the situation continues, reach out to us and let us know. And it may be something that we maybe look into story wise. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the news now. We do have news on a situation that happened this morning here in Jackson. It was early this morning. Here we go. Got this pulled up for you. This is the map here. So early this morning, and you can see on this map where a shooting took place where a 17-year-old girl lost her life, and a security guard is actually now in police custody. So Chief Joseph Wade says that around 4:30 a.m., and this footage is from when we were there live earlier this morning. So again, Chief Joseph Wade says around 4:30 this morning, 17-year-old was walking with her boyfriend near the intersection of Sywell Road and Raymond Road across the parking lot of this business, Auto One. So again, this video from when we were there earlier this morning. The security guard in the lot fired multiple shots at the two, ended up killing the girl. Security guard has been taken into custody and is undergoing questioning. We have not heard anything further than that as of this time. Of course, their name has not been released at this time either. So they're just questioning the security guard, finding out why did he open fire? Was there any type of altercation? What was the reasoning behind this? But it is being investigated now, according to the Jackson Police Department, as a homicide. And as soon as we have updates, we will certainly pass those updates along to you guys. And police are also requesting your help catching 3 people who are wanted for stealing a car from a Jackson dealership. So here's security camera footage. You can see right here at the top of your screen where the suspects are running across the parking lot. So this is at Heron Gear Lexus on High Street. Investigators say around 3:40 a.m. on June the 4th, the trio drove into the parking lot in an SUV. At one point, they got out, broke a back window of a black 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat sedan and drove it off the lot. So if you have any information on who they are, where they are, if you have any information that could help police, please contact Crime Stoppers. Again, this is here you can see at the top of your screen the suspects running across the parking lot. I know that doesn't give you a whole lot to go on, but that is what we have right now. So if you have any information on that, please contact Jackson Police Department. Sheila says, sorry that you guys are experiencing this in such heat or anytime, really. Very true, very true. So sorry that your power is out. I couldn't imagine. Bless your hearts. I'm so sorry. Maybe go to Dollar General or something. Go somewhere, go sit in a fast food restaurant, get an ice cream cone and wait for the power to come back on. Let's see. No, here we go. Bobby is saying hello. Georgia saying hello from Clinton. And Sheila says, you see oh, in she said, I see three shadows. And I'm like, no, I have the lighting right, but you're talking about in that security camera footage. Let me bring that back up for you so you can see that. So restart. Here we go. It is kind of hard to see from here, but it is three individuals running across at the very top. It does look like three shadows there, but so if you have any information or you think you might have any information, please contact the Jackson Police Department. And Jackson firefighters put out a house fire last night. So a duplex caught fire on Windsor Avenue in Fondren. The Jackson Fire Department says about half of the home was damaged. Thankfully, though, no one was hurt. The homeowner tells 3 on Your Side that her daughter had been smelling smoke all day. Investigators are still working to determine the exact cause of the fire. And we have now the victim in the deadly crash that happened yesterday morning in Jackson has now been identified. Hinds County interim coroner Jeremiah Howard identified the victim as Michaela Smith from Raymond. We're told that she died in the crash that happened on I-20 near Watkins Drive, and it happened around 2 o'clock Monday morning. There were other people who were also hurt in that crash. Both southbound lanes of the interstate were closed as authorities investigated the crash scene. And of course, they are back open today. And we have new details in the shooting that happened at Roosevelt State Park. An arrest has been made in that shooting. An 18-year-old was killed there. This was on Sunday. So Anthony Boyd of Pelahatchie, this is him on your screen, is now behind bars with the shooting. Scott County Sheriff Mike Lee says that 18-year-old Jatavian Johnson was shot multiple times in the stomach during a gender reveal party, of all things, at the state park over the weekend. He was rushed to Scott Regional Hospital, where he later died. Lee says Johnson and Boyd knew each other. Investigators are still trying to determine what actually led to this shooting.
But there's been a lot of things said and written on social media, but we're wanting to make sure that we get the facts straight of what's coming from the witnesses there. So right now we're still working toward gathering the exact reason for the altercation.
So Sheriff Lee says that this shooting was an isolated event. They do believe more arrests could be made in connection with this case. And our thoughts are there with the family who lost the 18-year-old there in that shooting. And they were there for a gender reveal party, and just to kind of put that negative memory there with what could have been a very happy occasion. Very sad situation there all the way around. Sheila Scott saying rest in peace. Yes, very much rest in peace. Sheila says it was a family gathering. Were they related to each other? We don't have that information right now. Just what he told us is what they have released to us. Like he also said, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of things put out there on social media, and some of that stuff may be true. However, we have not gotten verification on that from officials. So all that we know, what we can put out is what we have, and what we want to make sure that we verify before we release anything. Melissa is saying, hey, from Brandon. Hello to you as well, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, going to Rankin County, a man is behind bars this morning. He being accused of child exploitation. So the sheriff's department says officers from state and federal agencies, and my screen didn't do it just right. So hold on one second. I'm going to take this all the way for you. Oh, there we go. The sheriff's department says officers from state and federal agencies arrested Kenneth Baresh yesterday at his home. This is Kenneth. Investigators say that the charges stem from explicit electronic communications between Baresh and a child who was 14 or younger. And they are saying that more charges could be possible in this case. And a stabbing happened at a Jackson gas station. Now, a man is now recovering from those wounds in the stabbing. The police tell us, here we go. Police tell us at 3 on Your Side that it happened yesterday afternoon at Texaco on West North Side Drive near State Street. Officers say the man knew his attacker and a person of interest has been taken into custody, and the victim was being treated at a hospital. We don't have any information yet on the names or the reason behind the stabbing, or even the current condition of the victim. But when we receive that information, we'll pass it along. And over in Vicksburg in Warren County, Vicksburg police are asking for your help in finding 2 armed robbery suspects. Investigators are looking for Devontae King and Aaron Heron Jr. So the police didn't say or didn't specify where the alleged robbery happened. But if you have any information on the location of these 2 individuals, please contact the Vicksburg Police Department or Crime Stoppers. In Georgia, it's an update on the Brandon shooting. We don't have an update yet other than what we have already released. We know that both individuals passed away. One individual passed away it was last Monday night when it happened, when the shooting happened. And then the alleged suspect passed away a couple of days later at the hospital. We don't have any additional details on why that has happened. But we are checking, and as soon as officials release that, we will update you guys on that. Now we got I'm getting back. I got lost in my notes here. I apologize. All right. So Richard Gerald Jordan's execution is somebody we've been talking to you a lot about. He is Mississippi's the inmate that has been on death row for the longest amount of time in the state of Mississippi. Well, his execution is scheduled for tomorrow, and his legal options appear to be running out as the U.S. Supreme Court denied it yesterday, a petition that was submitted by the inmate back in March. So the petition argued that Jordan was sentenced to death under a state law that was later deemed unconstitutional. Meanwhile, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has yet to rule on Jordan's appeal of the U.S. District Judge Henry Wingate's decision to allow the execution to go forward. So he was first sentenced to death in 1976 for the kidnapping and murder of Edwina Martyr on the coast. And so his execution is still scheduled for tomorrow. And there were people out at the courthouse today, Tuesday, who were opposed to the death penalty, and they were there to protest the execution. They plan to deliver a petition to Governor Tate Reeves calling for him to grant Jordan clemency. So if this execution is not halted, protest vigils are expected to begin Wednesday afternoon outside of the governor's mansion and Parchman Prison. So we were there today during part of the protest. Courtney Ann Jackson was out there. She did get to speak with some of the protesters, and we will have that for you tonight on our newscast. So make sure you are tuning in then. And of course, I will cover it tomorrow as well. Renee said, what happened at Marathon Gas beside Dairy Queen in Brandon? Renee, when are you talking about? Is it something that just recently happened, like in the past few hours, or a while back? Let me know the time frame of what you're talking about. And if it's recent, we can certainly check into it. If it's not recent, I will look into it, and then I will reply to your comment on this Facebook post a little bit later. Just let me know the timeline of what you're thinking something happened. And Trinity's asking what happened in Hazelhurst. Give me a timeline, Trinity. We don't have any. It's hard. I have to have a little bit more specifics to be able to look and see if something is going on somewhere. So let me know what you possibly are talking about, what you saw, and a time of when you saw that. So coming back to Jackson now, a federal judge says that Jackson's mayor-elect has until Thursday to offer any feedback on a proposed Jackson water rate increase. So U.S. District Judge Henry Wingate issued an order directing Mayor-elect John Horn to submit any helpful suggestions on the rate increase by June 26th. The order comes a week after a public hearing where the judge got input from residents and city leaders. Interim water manager Ted Hennepin announced the proposed increase earlier this year to cover ongoing expenses there at Jackson Water. And you can, of course, read the judge's order for yourself on WLBT.com. Renee says day or of or after shooting at McDonald's. I am not sure about that, Renee, but I will look into it, see what I can find out, if I can find out anything, and I will reply to your comment in this chat and let you know what I find out. Christopher says killing in Hazelhurst today. Now, Christopher, I'm not sure of anything about that, but let me send this to our I'm going to send this to our manager in there, one of our managers in there, and have them check it out while we're here on this. Give me just a second. This is why I like this so much, because it is live, real, and I can hopefully find an answer for you before we go today. And if not, of course, I will update you in the comments section. All right. So I just sent that text off, and if I find out something, I will certainly let you know about that. All right. So there has been some good news that happened for residents in, or even anyone who may drive in West Jackson. There's a very busy intersection there that has had some work traffic lights that were not working or even just flashing there. Well, those traffic lights have now been replaced. New traffic control devices are installed at 5 points. The new signals hang at the intersection of Woodrow Wilson, Medgar Evers, Livingston Road, and Gordon Street. Residents say lights were not working or were dim during the day for months before being replaced. Traffic light outages are a problem the city of Jackson is working to address, and the motorists there are relieved that it is finally happening.
Look like lights out, day or three, what have you. They just goes out from time to time. If it rains, look like lights out, day or three, what have you. That's kind of all over town, I think, though. We needed it for a long while. Just need to spread them out over the rest of the city.
So pedestrian crossing lights are not yet operable there. The city did not provide any information about future traffic light repairs, but at least we got those new traffic lights there in West Jackson, and I have a feeling there will be more to come. All right, well, before we jump into looking at our forecast and then talking about a Jackson State a coach that is getting inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame, and talking about Medgar Evers' birthday events, let's first hear.
Curious about our water system? Join the Jackson Water Academy to get the inside scoop on our water and sewer operations. 3 sessions, 3 months, and a whole lot of hands-on know-how. You'll even get a behind-the-scenes tour of the O.B. Curtis Water Treatment Plant. So if you're ready to dive in, head to jacksonwater.com/water academy or give us a ring at 601-500-5200 to apply. But hurry, spots are going fast.
And again, thanks to Jackson Water for sponsoring WLBT Plus. We do appreciate them making it possible for us to bring you this show weekdays at 1 o'clock. Well, let's go ahead and look outside, look at our current temperatures, rather, outside across the area. You can see we are sitting in the low 90s around the area, but the feels like, for instance, the feels like here in Jackson with that 92 degree mark, the feels like is 103 degrees outside. It is, there's no joke, no playing around. It is hot, and it is dangerously hot out there. So please make sure if you are outside at any point today, you have water, you stay hydrated, you have a place to get out of the sun, cool off, and are wearing sunscreen. Our current radar is clear. No rain is in the area. And if we look for the next 12 hours, you can see the rain chances stay low. We drop down into no chance of rain in the overnight hours, but we're only cooling off to a 78 degrees overnight. Next 7 days is really going to be at least the next 4 days is going to be a copy and paste kind of forecast. A low percentage chance of rain, but high humidity, high temperatures. You can even see tomorrow is going to be much like today, possibly even having that heat indices be even higher than it is today. And we do have that 40% chance of rain for this weekend. But the First Alert Weather Team is who you really want to get that information from. And they'll be here at 2:30 today to go over all of the details of your forecast with you. So make sure you are here then. Now, coming back to the news, Jackson State's men's basketball coach, Mo Williams, is soon to be inducted into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, which is very exciting. The former Murrah High School basketball star will be one of 8 new inductees. Williams played for the NBA for 13 years before he was hired by JSU. Other Hall of Fame inductees include former USM baseball coach Scott Berry and Ole Miss running back Dexter McCluster. The induction ceremony is this coming Saturday. And civic and political leaders, community activists, and supporters from all around the country are coming to Jackson this week for a celebration on what would have been Medgar Evers' 100th birthday. 3 on Your Side talked with Rena Evers Everett about the importance of Evers' centennial gathering celebration here in Jackson, which was the home base for much of her father's work in Mississippi. Evers was also assassinated there in the driveway of his home on June the 12th of 1963. Carrie Kennedy, who is the daughter of Robert F. Kennedy, will also be joining Evers Everett and the daughters of Malcolm X and Vernon Dahmer for conversations about losing their fathers in the fight for justice and civil rights. Evers Everett says a celebration of her father's life, work, and sacrifice will also be a call for the future.
We're trying to show that he lives and celebrate his birth, and to bring all generations in to witness and engage and then celebrate and work at what we have to do now and the next 100 years.
Panel discussions are planned for Friday. They will include the trailer for a new Medgar Evers film series from Mississippi Public Broadcasting. Our own Howard Ballou, everybody loves Howard. He's going to be serving as one of the panelists on Journalism, Truth, and Civil Rights on Friday afternoon. All of these events are going to take place at the Jackson Convention Center, including a fundraising concert Saturday night. The Medgar and Myrlie Evers Institute and Mississippi Votes Action Fund, Democracy in Action, are sponsoring all of the events this weekend. So make sure you go and check them out. And the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway is now less than 2 months away. And if you get your ticket by this Thursday, you are registered to win the bonus prize as well. And the bonus prize, what is it, you may ask? It is a $10,000 Visa gift card, which I would not reject if I didn't work here. I can buy the ticket, but I can't win anything. But my money would still be going towards good, and so would yours. So you have to get your $100 ticket by this Thursday to be entered in this drawing. And of course, you'll also be entered to win the Dream Home, which is a 2-story, 5-bedroom house in Flowood that is currently being built. And if you don't have to win the Dream Home to win the bonus prizes, you can win one or the other, or both. So each ticket purchase goes towards helping doctors and researchers find cures to life-threatening pediatric diseases. Many of St. Jude patients are now cancer-free thanks to the treatment they've gotten for free through the Memphis-based research hospital.
When I grow up, I want to be a nurse for St. Jude or just a doctor because they help me. I want to return the favor and help other kids.
He is precious. So you can help save more lives by getting your $100 ticket today. And again, if you get it by Thursday, you are also entered to win the $10,000 Visa gift card. Go to our website, WLBT.com, to either purchase your ticket or get the information on purchasing it. Sheila asking here, 5-bedroom or 4 bedrooms? This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story, 5-bedroom house. Let me see. What if we got here on our website that I can show you? Any quick pictures? I can pull this up for you, and this will show you. It's a video that we have. Come on, is it gonna come up for me? Of course, I have to watch a commercial. It's okay. It's okay. We like the commercials, but I'll be able to show you a picture of the house in just a second. But yes, so it is a 2-story, 5-bedroom home, brand new being built, still in the process of being built. And it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see. Here we go. I'm going to get to it in just a second. Well, it's not pulling up. Go to our website. I'm so sorry. Go to our website, WLBT.com. I tried to get it quickly for you guys, and I couldn't. I apologize for that. But yes, go to our website, WLBT.com, and you will be able to see the home. You'll be able to see pictures of it. You'll be able to see the videos of the inside of it as it's being built. And what's great about it is all of the funds that come into it, like everything is donated to build the home. All of the work, all of the materials, all that is donated to build the home, so that every cent that is raised can go to St. Jude. And a lot of people might say, it's $100. That's a lot of money. And it is a lot of money, but you get the chance to win a beautiful home in Flowood. You get the chance for these bonus prizes, but most importantly, you definitely 100% have the opportunity to help and raise money and give money to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, because every dime goes there that is raised in these ticket sales. $100 a ticket. Check it out on our website. Sheila says, that's fine. Thanks for trying. You're very welcome, Sheila. You're very welcome. Well, guys, that is going to be it for WLVT Plus today. Our First Alert weather team will be in here at 2:30, so make sure you're here for them. And I will be back tomorrow for more WLVT Plus. I hope to see you then. Remember, if you're out in this heat, if you get out in this heat, or if you're one of the few that the air conditioner or the power is out right now, I'm so sorry, but try to find a place to cool off, stay hydrated. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.